Hello guys, today we're streaming the new mobile game, Love Pheromone. It came out like 2 days ago, if I right remember. So I will stream this today and I will read the parts also. Yeah, my screen actually looks like this because I think it's better for a mobile game. That people can see it and it's bigger because it's already a bit small in BlueStacks, so that's why it's now bigger. Anyway, let's start. We will start with the story from the beginning again. I already finished a lot in the game actually. Yeah, but yeah, it's a nice game and let us enjoy the story. But yeah, this people that you can see are the boys. And hey Blanc, how are you? Oh, wait. I need to restart this anyway because sometimes I'm a bit, yeah. I'm pretty good. How about you? I'm fine also. I'm just a bit pepega because I just see that I was on episode 18 and I wanted to restart again. Yeah. I will restart it fast. With this, and then it anyway should end or not. Shit! No! Why is this happening now to me? That's so rip actually. Yeah, I actually wanted to restart it to the begin, but I think let me actually check if I go on an ending here, if this works. No, it don't. I'm so screwed. Hey, Daniel. Daniel is Daniel. That nuts, whitehead waifus that are legal. Why I directly need to hydrate. Holy shit. What's happening? Well, I guess we go with episode 18 then. It doesn't matter. We will restart it again and play it again. Because in this game you have a lot of decisions that you can make. And the decision brings you to the ending with the guy. Because his affection goes up then. So I might as well finish this. And then we start again and go another way. What is happening? Me with the slipper and sending you to Jesus. Yeah, I'm drinking. Chill. Man. 1 second. Actually, yeah, I farm crystals anyway when I finish this all the time again. So. Okay, we will go then with this. It's fine. People are muttering, then everyone shuts their mouths and bows their heads. So, he is the prince of so many rumors. He is the pure-blooded prince and the rightful heir in this kingdom. Above all, he has the noble blood of the royal family who established the kingdom. Ugh, no matter you are royalty or whatever, whoever opposes Her Majesty, even if you are a prince. Anyway, I just came by to say hi and make you hydrate. Going to sleep. Yeet. Yeah, sleep well, Daniel. Or, even a prince? What's the matter? Continue. Or are you afraid as a low-ranking nobleman to stand in front of royalty? It must be in your blood not to go against the founding family. Charles Wharton, Neil Dahilia. This priestess is one of my people. Do not mess with her. Charles let out a groan and falls to his knees. I keep my head down and tears run down my cheeks. I can't see his face, but the familiar scent and his soothing voice. It belongs to the person who always took care of me from behind. Once, how could you insult me like this? Lord. Then he slowly removes his veil. Did you like my present? I have been preparing it for a long time. Did you think I would just stay still? I showed mercy and gave you at least the freedom. This time, I lock you in a place where there is no single light until you cling to me and beg for forgiveness. Looks like I've offended you again. I'm thinking of sending a third present as an apology. The same earring as the one he's wearing on his left ear. Hey Marple, how are you? You Dogo. With the wiggle tail. That was the lost earring. When the late queen passed away, I risked my life to protect it. The earrings are shared and worn by the royal couple this kingdom for generations. A jewel that shines with the pheromone of a real queen bee. Now, isn't it something you've been wanting so much? Try them. Of course, only if you have the confidence to make it shine. All eyes and attention fall upon the two people. Your Majesty. The two glare at each other and admit the suffocating tension. Then Niel Daria bites her lips. She then turns around and disappears. Your Majesty. Her aides follow her and disappear as well. Liv, let's go to a safer place too. Yes, Your Highness. Palace corridor to the West Palace. We are walking quietly to somewhere amidst a very uncomfortable and heavy silence. This guy always reminds me of Zhongli. I don't know why, guys. It's just... oh, he gives me like a Zhongli feeling. If you don't know Zhongli, Zhongli is a character from Genshin Impact. He's like Archon there. Do you want time for yourselves, Your Highness? Come to think of it, didn't we see each other in the Panther's residence? Aren't you Lord's bodyguard who was beside him when I went to visit the Panthers? Yes, that's me. Did you two meet each other? We had a short conversation when Your Highness was sick from the fever. I'm Lloyd Panthers, Chief Secretary of the Royal Family and attendant of His Highness Lord F. Savrion. So, you have been fooling with me until now. Liv, please listen to me for a second. I had no choice but to move by borrowing the name of Panthers. I'm almost in captivity. You don't know what a tensionous psycho Neil Dahlia is. I'm sure she would have harassed you more if she knew that we had met. That's why I did it. I'm sorry, I lied to you about my identity. You should be sorry for hiding the fact that you were married. That is his face. Would you two like a moment? Don't interrupt me. You're just like a parrot. Don't tell me you are thinking of the relationship between Dahlia and me in a strange way. There's absolutely nothing between me and the person or anything like that. Liv, you are the only one I love. Oh my, that's a typical thing a married man would say. It's amazing. Acting like a bachelor. Was I your mistress? I'm sorry, that's not true. I was just being careful. I abhor that monster. What? Lord was forced to marry the woman who killed his parents. The pheromone Neil Daria is spreading around is the scent of Lord's mother. It's like dangling the corpse of your dead mother in front of your eyes. She felt insulted when he didn't even touch her, let alone sleep with her, so the monster threw him into the East Palace. He's a pitiful guy who was captured like that when he was young and never had a chance to be in a relationship. He wouldn't have been able to keep his sanity without you, lady. Lords makes a bitter smile by his mouth closed. Liv, can we talk for a second? I have something to tell you. Let's go inside. I'll be guarding the outside, so feel free to talk. When we finally become alone, I grab his veil and throw it behind. Then I kiss him passionately. Liv? Then he responds in an instant by grabbing my waist. We don't have the time to talk. We are just busy feeling each other. In a quiet room so silent, you can't hear any single bird chirp at night. Only the sound of each other's wet moans can be heard. Gasp, Lord, your strong scent, it's getting weird. I've never been so aroused by any noble, but you were royalty. Why haven't I noticed it sooner? He stares at me with loving eyes and kisses me again. And he quietly takes out the earrings he showed earlier. Can you wear this earring when I'm done with all of this? Is this by any chance a proposal? Is that earring the proof that I'm your partner? That's right. The one I'm wearing now on my left ear was my dad's, and this one on the right. No one wore them after my mother passed away. This is the proof of the queen and the proof of being husband and wife. If you are my other half and my right side. I stare at him as if my soul was stolen by the mysterious and dancing Juwel. We hug each other once more and leave the room. We still have some unfinished business. What are you going to do now? We can't give Neil Dahlia more time. I shook the nobles for a while, but it won't last long. She will use another method soon. She is good at those. But is Dahlia her original family name? Yes, we can't know if she comes from a noble or commoner family. However, her family does have a strange power. There are only a few people, including me, who know her origin, so that's when... Holy shit. Lord. Sion. I turn around, and at the end of the hallway, Sion is walking toward us with a sword drawn on his side. It should be Prince Lord Sion. Whether you are royalty or not, if you rebel against Her Majesty, you are just a traitor. Wouldn't it be okay if I were the king? Don't be a smartass. How could you plan something like this, Lloyd? You should be ready for the consequences, right? Oh, Sion. It's your master's birthday. Don't wrinkle your face on such a happy day. We haven't even waged a war yet. Now we declare you a traitor. Not just your body, but especially that mouth will be shut with great care, and I put you in prison. Sion, you bonehead. Oh, let's go. Bonehead. The queen whom you swore to serve wasn't a queen to begin with. I know you are suffering just by looking at Neil Darius' doing. If that's the case, you have to make up your mind if it is going to be faith or justice. Priestess Liv, there are times when human beings cannot back down even of their own will. Don't you have flexibility? It's alright, Liv. It's going to happen anyway. Saying so, he pulls out a thin, beautiful-looking rapier. Lord, Your Highness, don't make a fuss. I have no intention of bothering the sickly prince who can't even see. Didn't you just say that there are times when you can't back down even by your own will? Sorry for the trouble. Sion takes a stance and Lord turns his body to the side and attacks with his sword. I was the one who taught you how to use your sword, but you never won over me. Grunts in pain. In an instant, the rapier of Lord, hit by Sion, falls to the floor with a clattering sound. Haha, Sion Sector, are you trying your best to win over a sickly prince? I just think it's rude not to do your best when the opponent is serious about the duel. Yes, and in the end, it's you who will lose. Don't you know, a sickly prince only fights when he is sure he will win. Of course, the opponent is not just you, but all the forces of the fake Queen Bee. Sion aims his sword at Lord's neck without saying anything. That moment... Ah! Something huge whizzes past me with a whooshing sound. It hits the sword of Sion with a sharp sound, making it drop to the floor. I turn around and see that Lord has just thrown his sword, that big sword. Have you ever won against me, Sion? Panthers, aka the royal family swordsman. We're running to him, actually. Lord. I run to Lord, who is coughing, and support him. Then I feel tears welling up in my eyes, so I give Sion the hairy eyeball. What? That's a... Stop it. The duel is over. How can you do this to someone so weak? Priestess Liv, why are you looking at me like that? This was a duel. Zion makes a face like he is the victim. Lord, you remorseless bastard. Don't you feel sorry for Priestess Liv? To say the least, I may understand if it was Liord, but why is it you? What are you thinking? You are married, you unscrupulous bastard. By your logic, you are my wife's mentress. You unscrupulous bastard. Okay, guys, stop insulting each other. It's a meaningless marriage anyway. Why don't you stop useless crap? What kind of fight is this? Stop it. Yeah, true. And Sion, it's a done business between me and Lord. I will be the one to lash at him if I want. Don't try meddling in. Oh. Sion, are you planning to continue? Anyway, I think 3-1 is too much for me. Fine, I'll stop. There's a guy behind me who became a sword master when he was 15. All of a sudden, Lord is standing behind Sion with his sword. Sion, let me just ask one thing. Do you remember my mother's face? What? I'm asking if your memory is perfectly your true memory. What are you saying? Oh no! A guard runs towards us in a rush from the end of the corridor. What is it? It's in the main central palace. Jeanne d'Arc is here. Why is the serial killer in the central palace? Is it Dahilia's work? The murderer is taking people as hostages. Among them is Harleton Dunn. Harley? Lord Panthers, take care of His Highness. I'm heading to the central palace. Mrs. Liv, you should be hiding. Sion, if that killer is the real Jeanne d'Arc, I have to go. Guard, show me the way. Yes. I leave the tree behind and run quickly, following the soldier. As I enter the gorgeous central palace through the hallway, I hear something like a faint scream. Which way is it from here? This is the way. It's this way. Come this way. Haha, it saves me so much trouble because you are too easy to deceive. At that instant, the door to some room slams open and a hand pops out of the darkness. I'm dragged into the darkness with my mouth covered before I can make a sound. Ooh. Orc. Suddenly, someone pulls me into a dark room and I fall to the floor. Soon after, I hear the door lock and feel someone approaching me. What's your purpose? Who are you? Psst, everything is messed up, all because of you. It's you, Charles. I was planning to finish you with Her Majesty today. The plan was perfect. Isn't your life in danger too? Shouldn't you be worrying about your safety first? Ha 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 ha, did you really believe that? Even the death threat was fake to begin with. It was nothing more than a ploy that would make you look like you have been murdered. It can't be. Zion told me it's... There was nothing like that. I never heard something like that. Nothing about the notice. Why should Zion tell you something like that to a bitch like you? You're a girl who doesn't understand the situation. There's no way Zion Sector would do such a thing. Who is favored by Her Majesty? Your Pheromone. If I squeeze it out and Her Majesty gets it, she will be more and more. She could be a more perfect queen bee. You bitch and that dumb prince messed it all up. Now, I, Charles, will turn you into a corpse and send your body to Selvarin's bed. Hehehe, who knows, they might find you when you are still warm. Aha! In the dark, Charles, who's gone nuts, twists my neck so ferociously that he cannot be considered a human being. Ugh! Ugh! Pain, like my neck being broken. I have to get rid of this maniac. Otherwise, I'm really going to die. Do you think I will let you get away like this? I struggle and hit the table with all my strength. Then the table shakes and the lantern on top falls to the floor. This crazy bastard, I'm going to shatter your head and send it to Neil Daria. I pick up the lantern that fell to the floor and slam it into Charles' head. Let's go. Ark. Wouldn't it be better to keep your mouth shut if you don't want to die with an ugly tongue bite? Or would Neil Daria prefer something like that? I hit the lantern once more on his head. Then, with a loud bang, the door opens. Well done, Liv. Who? The invisible person in the dark suddenly strikes Charles on the back with something dull. Once, twice, third time, 4 times. Oh, it's her. Nice. Moiret? I will kill you. Even then. Anna, you strangled my sister to death. You strangled my sister in front of me. Having said that, she grabs something from her hand and pulls it out. It makes a sound and the light reflects. It is a dagger. Charles freaks out and pushes us to get out of the room. Then the soldier, who was watching the situation from the outside, hurriedly catches Charles. Hold up. You said you'd give me money if I brought that girl. Move, you useless bastard. Charles pushes the soldier holding him and the staggering man then. Die. No. Moiret. Okay. Wait. Someone help! Someone help! A murderer! A soldier crouches forward. The carpet gradually turns red with blood. Ha ha ha, I killed him. Someone irrelevant. I can't turn it back now. Her eyes. I love it. Let's go. I will kill you. I'm going to kill that stinky piece of shit. Without a moment to spare, Moiret runs after Charles. Save me. It's karma. Think of it as your own sin. I turn back and head towards Moiret. Save me. Please save me. I hear a desperate cry behind my back, lol. But I never take a step back. I run through the empty hallway. Neither Charles or Moiret can be seen. Where the hell could they have gone? I want to stop Moiret before she does something irreversible. Liv, Kyle, have you seen Moiret? No, I haven't seen her. What happened? Liv is not in a good state. Charles tried to kill me. He made a soldier call me out to an empty room and tried to kill me. He tried to take my pheromone and offer it to Nia Dahlia. The murder threat letter was also fake, and so was the masquerade ball. It was all mean to be this way from the beginning. Kyle, Moritz stabbed that soldier. Kyle, please look after him. I don't want to. You want me to save a guy I want to kill this much? It's for Moiret. I'm angry too, but we can't let Moiret become a murderer. I feel sorry, but we don't have a choice. It would be better to let him die, because he has been hostile to you, Liv. Kyle! I push him in the chest and corner him into the wall. With a loud thump, Kyle's eyes widen, as if shocked when his back hits the wall. I cling to his chest and cry out loud. I just want to keep my daily life. I just hope Kyle and Moiret will be in the chapel when I enter the place. That said, as long as I have you, I don't care about anyone else. I guess I'm not enough for you. After saying that, Kyle grabs my chin and kisses me. I can't help it, if it's a request from someone I love. Thank you. I hug him and Kyle kisses me once more. Liv, please go to the ballroom. Harleton Dunn is looking for you. Get your protection from him and then come to the chapel. When I'm done with everything, I go there too. Alright, be careful. I see the ballroom in a great mess when I enter there. Where is Charles? Come out, you cowardly bastard. Ah, dagger, blood. She is holding a blood-stained dagger. At that moment, Charles appears from somewhere, staggering. Save me. That woman, that crazy woman, is trying to kill me. Charles, why is Moiret Genemer after you? That girl. Yes, that girl is Jeanne Daunt. She sent me the death threat letter. Science investigation has already been completed. Jeanne Doyle? Lady Moiret? Charles, you cowardly bastard. He's trying to put the blame on Moiret when he is the one who came up with the fake letter. Liv, you are here. Harley, are you okay? I'm fine. I've been looking for you, Liv. But is it true that Priestess Moiret is Jeanne Daunt? No, Charles, that bastard, tried to frame Moiret after trying to murder me. Harley, can you subdue Moiret? If you leave it like this, Moiret will be the one to be blamed. I can do it, but she's so upset now. It's honestly a little bit of a gamble. Harley, where are you going? Don't leave me. Liv, stay here with Sweetie. I tried to bring her under control somehow. No, I'm coming with you. I draw Moiret's attention. In the meantime, you try to subdue her, okay? Fine. Witty, don't move and stay right here. Wait, where do you think you are, boss, going? Don't leave me alone in a place like this. Why is this happening? What is all this? After a signal, Harley, I stand in front of Moiret. Moiret, the soldier is still alive. This is the only thing I can do. I say something that can distract her. Your hands aren't dirty yet, but if you keep going like this, are you going to become the same person as the one who killed your sister? Sad but true. Is he alive? Oh. I quietly stand in front of Moret and gently hug her. Then Harley approaches us and quietly takes the dagger from Moret's hand. There was no need to suppress her. Moret, how did you feel when the soldier was going to die? Didn't you regret it? You gave up on yourself when you chased after Charles to kill him. This doesn't suit you, so let's bring that person to justice according to the law. I'm the witness. If I'm not enough, I knock the soldier down and make him testify. Oof, Liv. You crazy priestesses. Her Majesty can kill you all, because Her Majesty can do that. Aye, Charles, I'm going to beg for the end of all of your bastards right now. Charles. Harley, take Moret. Sorry, Priestess Moret. Harley gets desperate and smacks her on the back of her neck to knock her unconscious. As she collapses, he picks her up. Harley, take care of Moret for me. Got it. And sorry for laying my hand on your friend. Seeing Harley in a tight spot makes me laugh. It's better to see her unconscious like this, because she was about to stab someone. If you or I were stabbed, that would have been the worst. Then Moret will be so devastated that she won't be able to stand on her feet again. Harley, I'm sorry, and thanks for stopping Moret. I say that and kiss him on the cheek. I was so surprised to hear that you were taken as hostage. Did anything happen? Liv, people usually take smaller people as hostages. Who would take me as their hostage? I was so anxious when you disappeared like that. Well, look at this. We haven't been apart for a long while or anything, but you look like a mess already. Harley brushes my messy hair with an upset face. But still, I won. I beat that bloody bastard with the lantern. Ha, good job. But next time, can you please just stay still and not doing something reckless? I laugh a little at his words. I hug Harley tightly in relief, realizing once again that he is safe. Liv, it's a great relief. I was really worried. Harley, please take Moret to the chapel. I'm going to go after Charles. What? Stop it now, Liv. Stop getting involved with this madman. Let's leave the palace together right after we move Priestess Moret. Leave the palace for the Empire or another kingdom. Anyway, but this place... Harley, wherever I go, Near Daria will track me. And Charles, I have to wrap things up with that bastard. Liv. I leave Harley behind, who is trying to stop me, and go after Charles. I can't leave that madman like this for any longer. Somewhere in the central palace hallway. Charles, you cowardly bastard, come out right now. Don't tell me you are running away because you're scared of a girl like me. I shout, standing in a hallway that is as complicated as a maze. My voice echoes in the glamorous and quiet hallway. Then the sound of footsteps can be heard from somewhere. Tip-tap, tip-tap. Is it this direction? I turn around towards the sound of footsteps. Someone is coming from the end of the hallway. So, what should I do? What can I do? All I have with me is the poison in my arms. Really, what can I do with this? Charles, didn't you want to kill me? I'm here, so try. For a moment, I forget everything. The person who appears at the end of the corner is no one other than Hmm. John Doe, the beginning of all of this, the starting point where my life began to crash. The serial killer is standing there, emitting the garish rose scent. Is this what it feels like when time freezes? I face her while listening to the sound of my heartbeat getting louder. Wasn't the death threat letter all a lie? Why is John Doe here? No, wait, is she really John? And at all, could I be wrong? I ain't wrong. That strange aura, how could I forget? Others may not recognize her, but not me. It may be just a feeling, but it feels like the face inside the mask is smiling. This priestess bitch, you are just a nightmaid serving Celebrine. How dare you? Then Charles appears from the hallway opposite where John Doe came from. Who? What is this other giant bitch? Giant bitch, okay. Hey, you over there in the red dress. I have some business with that bitch, so I can't hear what Charles is saying. Only John exists in front of me. All the senses I have forgotten come back to life as I confront the murderer. That cold blade that touched my neck. Yes, the feeling of that blade in her hand right now. No, I can't calm down. My heart beats faster and faster, and the sound gets louder in my ears. Hey bitch, can't you hear me? If you bitch also want to be my slave. John Doe. What? At the same time as I let out a brief moan, I feel something explode inside me. Just like when I almost died on the hunting grounds. How would this smell? My pheromone explodes in an instant without any hindrance. Then Charles flops down on the floor when he smells the pheromones. It's the worst. It's just a murderer and a madman here. Why do they specifically have to be here to smell my pheromone? The smell. Queen, my queen. This is my queen bee. Suddenly, Charles becomes strange. His eyes lose focus and he rambles on. I thought he would jump at me in excitement, but he starts crawling toward me as if he is possessed by something. You are beautiful. You are my queen. Hehe. I'm not your queen bee. Don't get confused. I'm not your queen. No, you are. You are Charles' queen. My beautiful queen bee. At that moment, Charles is lifted by the hair when he crawls beside John Doe. John has grabbed his hair and lifted him up. Have to go to my queen bee. Eyes. At that instant, I instinctively close my eyes and... okay. Oh, who? I have to go to my queen bee.